is going to change everything. But as long as we're sitting back thinking we're small and insignificant and that our voice doesn't matter and that my speaking the truth on the situation, won't make a difference, then we're really catering to the enablement of the problem, and we are a part of that problem. So I put on there, Amnon put a song for you guys to listen to today after the show. He put the link on there, and it's for a song called Brave by Sarah. I think you say her name like Bareilles, or I'm not sure. I hope I didn't torture that, but I love her. She's an amazing singer, and I encourage you to listen to the song because it's all about speaking your truth and being brave and courageous and living authentically, like really letting the universe and the world see who you are. Like, why did you come here? What is your unique sparkle and shine that you're here to contribute to the planet? Go and be it. Become that. And sometimes it feels scary when we're in that process of the metamorphosis of becoming, as I call it. It's kind of like, we can relate to it in science when we see a caterpillar and it goes into a chrysalis and we don't know really what's going on in there. But when it's in that chrysalis, it just turns to mush. It breaks down in its structure, like everything about its form shifts. And it comes out this beautiful butterfly that went from crawling on its belly to now soaring in the air and flying.
Oh, yeah.
And if you think about that, how can we relate to that in our own way as we struggle and we survive as humans and we crawl around on our belly, trying to get scraps? We tolerate, we put up with things, we take abuse, we look at ourselves as less than. And then a day comes as we go into the dark night of the soul, which I think are an amazing time for a soul. And it can seem terrifying because my dog just scared the crap out of me. Honey, it's okay. So basically, if we're looking at things from that point of view and we're afraid, we're identifying with the caterpillar, it can really throw off our groove to where we're not really understanding that when we're in that cocoon, this is the most sacred time of becoming, and it's okay. And I'd say the most important thing I could encourage each of you to realize and to practice during those times of confusion and chaos is time to be. And it may seem so counterintuitive, like you think that you're supposed to go get busier, or you need to go figure out your career or your dream job, or you got to figure out yourself so you work harder. But in truth, if you can just relax and find a place of ease and allow yourself, honey girl, come here. If you can allow yourself time to just relax and be, this is going to be a very sacred time for you. Hold on. Come here, baby. Okay. Someone just walked by my window. It's
so
okay.
Excited.
It's okay. So anyway.
That's all right. Gaia is sitting here,
hey,
watching the speaker. She said, "What's going on there?"
Yeah. I think, hold on just a sec. Pause. Amnon, talk to them. 1 sec.
Let her talk. She's saying all the right things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right on, doggy.
Did you talk to them? Did you say anything amazing, Amnon?
And yeah, I just asked Gaia what it was, and she was looking at me and she was trying to tell me.
Oh. Anyways, so yeah, I was like, let's see, because Honey Girl wanted to be in the room with me today, and then somebody walked by my window and she was just freaking out. So I was like, I'm going to have to go put her in her kennel. So sorry about that, guys. Oh, this is what happens on a live show. Yep. Life happens. So anyways, back to that metamorphosis of the butterfly. A lot of us are in this place right now on the planet, energetically, where we are being encouraged to scrap and dump off all that old programming. And this is what I, as a healer, specialize in. And I'm not kidding. I'm really good at what I do. I'm going to claim it. And the angels and I work powerfully as a team to help souls to be more tuned in and aware of what's going on inside of them cellularly. We help them to release and clear this unconscious programming that you could have a soul that's very driven, very outwardly appearing confident and, motivated, but they don't understand why deep underneath the surface, they seem to self-sabotage. They seem to like go so far and then they just stop and they screech back in fear. So this is a perfect example of someone that I could help because I help them to tune into that unconscious aspect that is sabotaging their success and it's getting in the way of their becoming. So if you sense that that's going on in you, the reason it's amazing to reach out to a healer, and that is not a weakness to ask for help, it is a strength. But what is amazing is if you reach out and you allow someone to help you, they can help tune into that and help you clear that. And you become stronger and more powerful, more focused, and all that old computer program gets dumped off. And now you upload the new program easier and more efficiently, and your computer thrives and functions more efficiently. So if you look at it in that way, that is going to make so much sense for your career goals. If you have relationship issues, if you have body image issues. I had a client recently, I've worked with her for a couple months, and she had come to me. She had a sexually transmitted disease, and she was freaked the shit out. I will not lie. She was terrified. And who wouldn't be? She came to me and she was just like, Tanya, what the hell? Like, I don't understand this. And like, it's my greatest fear. And I don't understand why this is happening to me. Am I being punished? And so as I tuned in with her angels and we tuned into her, what's going on, they were telling me she had a lot of religious belief system, this big belief system that if she were to be sexual, if she were to be free in this way, that she would be punished and that was a sin and it was bad. And so as I helped her to unravel the unconscious aspects of herself that were actually creating black magic, they were creating problems and sickness, it helped her to see why that was there, why she created it. And then at another level, her angels I'm so excited today. I'm just like, her angels helped me to see that also she as a soul came in with these questions. She was raised in education and school. They're telling all the kids these days to be scared of sexually transmitted diseases. Like, be careful, if you have sex, you're going to die. You're going to get all these diseases. And it's actually so terrible because what it's doing is it's black magic. And it is causing a lot of children to be terrified of something that's so natural. It's a natural part of our life to want to have sex. It is. And educating them to love themselves and to be, mindful and wise of who they share their sacredness with, that's a beautiful thing. But terrifying them and telling them that bad things are going to happen, they're going to die of diseases if they have sex, is a very, manipulative thing that we are doing in the education system that is not really empowering these souls at all. It's terrifying them. And then what happens is, because of the laws of attraction, we remember that rule that what we focus on, powerfully we create and draw to us. So she was focused on the problem, the punishment, the fear, and she drew it to her. At the same time as the soul, her angels helped her understand that her soul had this deep question of, if you get a sexually transmitted disease, can you actually cure it? Like, it's incurable. Everyone says the black magic truth is, once you get that, you're screwed for life. You're going to have to take medicine forever. You can't change it. I will tell you, we worked together through a couple clearings. She came to me, I want to say 3 times for clearing over the course of a couple months. And she is clear of it. She has no issues, no symptoms. It is gone. And a part of her ego kept wanting to go into fear. And she would tell me, it's amazing how much my ego wants to go, oh, but what if it's not gone? What if it's going to come back? And I would nudge her to focus again on the white magic, to focus on the miracle, to focus on the wholeness, and not to keep looking for a problem. And so she stopped doing that, and she's healed. She's completely healed herself. And I share that with you because so many of us on this planet can relate to these things where we're told that something is incurable or something is forever, or we have a psychic come up to us and they say, you have a dark aura, and if you don't come and see me and you don't let me work with you and give me money, then you're going to have this curse and you're going to die young and all this crap. And they say these things because they're manipulating people through their own fear. And what I'm here to just blow the lid off of is any psychic, any human that tells you they're psychic or tells you they're a healer, or just it could be your mom or grandma, I don't care. They tell you that something is destined for you and it scares you and it feels fearful. Do not listen to them unless you want to co-create that with them. If a doctor comes up to you and says you got 6 months to live, screw that shit. You take your power back and you decide if you live or die. Because all of you are souls that are infinitely powerful, infinitely magical. And if you let a doctor tell you you have 6 months to live and you agree with it, it's like you hand over your wand. Here's my wand, doctor. I surrender all power, all sense of responsibility. Damn it, I'm going to die. And then you go and you start preparing to die. And that is not something you have to do. If you want to leave the form, most souls will choose sickness as a way to leave their form. So they will manifest some kind of disease or problem so that they can leave their form. So when I watch people that are bringing on cancers or different problems, and I watch from a soulful healer's perspective, I see a soul that is terrified of life, that is terrified of claiming their own power, of loving themselves, and of taking their power back. And so they are finding a very slow, more cowardly approach to suicide. And I don't say that to shame anyone. It's just truly what's going on. A soul that goes and just shoots themselves with suicide, that is someone who's just like, I'm done. And they're choosing and they're out. And I don't celebrate that at all. But that is a swift form of leaving the body. A soul that gets sick and that takes on the sickness, the martyrdom energies, this is a slow way that a soul will choose that same suicide approach, which is, I don't want to be here in my power. I'm terrified of life. And so I'm going to just shrivel up and die and leave my form. And so if we can look at how each of us has this power, we hold the wand. Every one of you listening holds your own wand. And if you're not holding your wand and you've given it to a doctor or your husband or your best friend or your sister or your grandma, whoever it is, your boss, you need to take it back, because no one on this planet holds your power unless you hand it over. And if each of us woke up to that awareness today, woo, what would shift on this planet? If we all really spoke our truth and we're like, hell no, you're not controlling me. No, I will not tolerate abuse another day. And we let the fear go. We let the old program that we've been conditioned to believe in just drop away, dump that out, and allow this new uploading to happen. We are magical magicians, every one of us. The clients I'm working with, I see them shifting their careers. I see them shifting their relationships, calling in their soulmates. I see them healing past wounds and pain of abandonment. I see them healing diseases that doctors say can't be cured. I am seeing it all. And I am writing a freaking book. And so when that book is done, I will let you know. But I am saying this because I am watching and I have awareness as a healer. I'm seeing magic and miracles every single day. And I am here to inspire each of you to start looking for them and to start co-creating them with me, with consciousness, and stop being caught up in that old program of fear. And if you really feel like you can't get past it, contact me. Do not procrastinate another day. Don't let money be an excuse. Don't let time be an excuse. Don't let your age be an excuse. The straight up truth is, you either are going to choose to be in your power and make these changes, and you're going to be an amazing soul that has great influence, or you are going to procrastinate and self-sabotage again and again. And don't think that people don't see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. You see what you're doing. The thing is are you done doing it? Are you done with sabotaging? Are you done with struggling? Because if you are, there are souls like my own that we love nothing more than to help you shift that. We love nothing more than to prove those doctors wrong and to prove to you how freaking magnificent and amazing you are, and to help you get on the path of your soul's alignment. That is the whole purpose for my being here. It brings me such excitement and pleasure to watch souls transform before my eyes and release all that insecurity, all the fear, all the lack, and to become these amazing souls that are, doing and fulfilling their dreams. and loving their life. That is what we're here to do. We are here to thrive. We are not here to survive. We are not here to crawl around on our belly.